a lot of people don't understand back in the day, St. Louis, if you was a freak or weird or different, that was one crew. So it was like all the rappers, all the skaters, all the punk rockers, all the hippies, all the hardcore kids, everybody was one group.
Yeah.
Now it's all broke out into, you know, like different genres, different groups. But back then it was like, be different, we all hang out together. So I don't
I kind of get that vibe from this though. Like there's a lot of different people.
Well, yeah. Well, see, this thing too is like people always forget that graffiti is like one of the main 4 elements in hip hop.
Yo, what's up everybody? Ben here, down at Paint Louis in downtown St. Louis. It's a annual graffiti festival where people from all over the country and sometimes all over the world come down here to paint on these walls. Let's go have a look. This shit just goes forever. But this is where the people stop. Walked about 2 miles.
Yeah, man, we started doing this, we started coming down here in 92, 93. It was a place to get away from the gangs and the cops. And just come down here, drink and smoke and party. Not have to worry about nobody. Back then, there was no street going to the arch. It was a dead end, so there's nobody down here.
Yeah.
And the way it started was in 93, St. Louis flooded real bad.
Right.
So the Army Corps of Engineers came in and built this wall.
Okay.
So, you know, Imperial and all them other towns down there started flooding out.
Right.
So we just came down here like, hey, we tired of fighting, we tired of cops chasing us, we just want to go somewhere. My buddy found it, his dad worked in one of these. And so we just started coming down here, everybody turned their radio station in their car to the same station. And we just party till 4 or 5 in the morning, sometimes to the next day. Then the homies, down there somewhere painting Jonah, he used to work at Mr. Man. And then after that he worked at, what was the dude's name downtown? Had the crazy jumpsuits and Italian dude. I don't know if you remember his name. I'll try to remember his name as we talk. But he worked down there doing jackets and shirts and pants. And then we had all the graffiti on them. So then we started coming down here and just doing graffiti. And then we started inviting people. Then they started inviting people. Then they started inviting people. Next thing you know, we had like 500 people down here.
So what happened? How did it go from like just a spot from a bunch of people hanging out to like the city being okay with it? Why was the transition?
Well, transition for us, because motherfuckers started making money off it, but it was our shit. Okay. So like, how you gonna come down on our shit and make money off what we do?
Right.
Like, people started like making shirts and, you know, bringing food and drinks and making money. It's like, hold up, this is our thing.
Right.
So, you know, the homie.
You saw that opportunity to be like, hold up.
Yeah, I was like the homie mom was a lawyer, and she's like, yeah, I can get you guys an LLC, blah 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 blah, turn and get a trademark and all that.
Yeah.
But everybody else was like, well, I don't want to do it. So I was like, I'll do it.
There you go.
So ended up putting it all in my name and all that, and that was 22 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we've been down here since about 92, 93, but it didn't turn into like Paint Louis. We didn't even coin that phrase until 96. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we was like, what's sound dope? What's gonna be dope? You know,
did it take long or you just land right on it?
No, it took about a couple days, you know, smoking out, having sessions, chilling, coming up with stupid ass names.
What's the dumbest name you can remember?
The mud babies, the mud buddies or something. Like it's supposed to be like a crew, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the mud babies, like Mississippi Mud or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what about the mud babies? And we was like, a bunch of black dudes called the Mud Babies. It's not gonna work. So
Especially underground music.
yeah, so we did the whole Paint Louis, and then a bunch of people joined, like 30 people was in the crew and all that, and slowly but surely everybody started falling off because they can see the value in it, they can see the longevity of it. And for me, like, a lot of people don't understand, back in the day, St. Louis, if you was a freak or weird or different, that was one crew. So it was like all the rappers, all the skaters, all the punk rockers, all the hippies, all the hardcore kids, everybody was one group.
Yeah.
Now it's all broke out into, you know, like different genres, different groups. But back then it was like, you different, we all hang out together. So I don't think
I get that vibe from this though. Like there's a lot of different people.
Well, see, this thing too is like, people always forget that graffiti is like one of the main 4 elements of hip hop. So that's how I grew up on, like, you know, we was watching New York from afar, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, that's dope. What's that? That's tight. So when we hear here, we was like, oh shit, I had a cousin live in New York, so he used to send me mixtapes every summer. Like the latest mixtape with like Karis One and Rakim and Nas and all that stuff on it. So I was getting the culture, but on the tapes had graffiti on it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like 78 mix, 80 mix, 81 mix, and all that. And so we want to take a chance to bring graffiti to the forefront. Like one of our biggest supporters at the start of this was Fat Joe, because he used to write as Joe and Crack. So he came down in 95, 96, 97, bought Big Pun down here and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They used to graffiti on the wall, all that. Like they helped blow it up in New York for us. Yeah. But what it was is, you can always go anywhere in here and do that. Everybody and their mama rap. It's a lot of dancers, but nobody really gets to see graffiti be the centerpiece of an event. You know what I'm saying?
Off the highway.
Yeah, you got like sound set for rappers. You got like all these big DJ festivals. You got Red Bull does like breakdance battles around the world, but nobody's really doing anything graffiti. So we got lucky down here because Guinness Book of World Record came down here and measured us, but we didn't win because Berlin Wall was the longest graffiti wall in the world.
So what, you're like second to the Berlin Wall?
When they broke Berlin Wall down, we got number 1.
Shit.
So now we're the number
That's
1.
Incredible.
We're the longest graffiti mural in the world. Like every year running, because nobody's beat us yet.
Tip of the hat to that one.
Yeah. It kind of got it by default, but they sent somebody out, like the real guy with the chart, and like waited, like measured it all out. It was like, you guys got the certificate for census. We was like, yeah, whatever, dude.
You got that framed on the wall somewhere?
Yeah, somebody got it. I don't know. It wasn't a big deal to us. Now it's a big deal. When you get older, you're like, oh shit, Guinness Book of World Record. When you're young, you just kind of like, what up?
What's the
Guinness?
Right. Guinness tastes nasty. What's this?
I mean, like, what's the chance of one of us buying one of those books?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They didn't have Barnes and Noble back then. You couldn't just go. They didn't have Amazon. You couldn't just get on Amazon and buy a book. But the beauty of it, man, is I think that, well, not the beauty of it, but what's weird about it is people in St. Louis really don't even know about it. It's really big for the culture of graffiti. Yeah. Because we got people here today from Brazil, from Iceland, from we got a couple cats from Australia that flew all the way over here. Like, oh man, thank you for having us. We've been watching this for years in graffiti mags and online, and we finally get to come. You know what I'm saying? 10 years later. So it's good to have something that people around the world look to, but people right here in St. Louis don't even know about it or care about it. I mean, we've been promoting it 22 years.
Right.
You know, so the city is backing us. They've been giving us permits. They've been, you know, providing us with different stuff to help us do it. But they want to blow it out. They want to like taste the St. Louis. They want to like VP Ferry.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Then it's gonna move to Chesterfield, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm like, dude, I get the permits. I get the insurance. We've been doing it 22 years. Why break something that's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not broken. It's working perfectly fine. Right. You know, we're like, number 7 on 101 things to do in St. Louis. Yeah. We're in the Missouri tour guide now and all that, but I just don't want it to get taken over by like Budweiser or something like that, where it's no longer
commercial, no hip hop.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's no longer fun anymore. You know what I mean? When people come down here with their kids, like, oh wow, look at this, oh. And artists still kind of has some anonymity because nobody here wants to be famous.
Right.
And this is like, and I tell this people all the time, they be like, well, why don't you guys do more and like record the artists and all this? I'm like, this is the last outlaw element of hip hop. You can't get arrested for DJing.
Right.
You might get arrested for rapping because you talking about crazy shit.
Right.
You can't really die from b-boying unless you land on your neck and break your neck. But these guys are still falling off the bridges.
Yep.
They're still stepping on the third wire in the subway and getting electrocuted. They still getting shot by Union Pacific Railroad police. You know what I'm saying? So it's the last real outlaw element of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? This shit's still dangerous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You fall one of them ladders or you get mauled by a security dog or something like that. So it's a little different. The older G's, like the older cats, they kind of want to transfer to like canvas and get in like art galleries and stuff. They getting older. They like 30, 40. They want to make money off it. They see Banksy, they see Shepard Fairey, they see all these famous artists who getting paid, and this ain't cheap.
No, right.
$5 a can.
Right.
20, 30 cans to do a piece, like a real piece.
And they're traveling to get here, you know?
Yeah. So it's and part of it too is graffiti is the kind of like sign of the times, like the writing on the wall, literally. So you got all these artists getting more political, that's you know, that's coming up and that's doing stuff that's meaningful and you know, stuff like that. So it's my biggest event of the year. I do a lot of events, I do a lot of shows, but this is definitely my biggest event from Thursday to Tuesday.
I look forward to it every year, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Thanks for coming down. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Thanks for down. Definitely, all the time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for recording.
Everybody, that's about it. I walked about a mile until I ran out of art and ran out of artists, but there's still about another mile to go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks. See you next time.